Hello there, Cougar Academy, and welcome to Lesson 8.4, Scientific Notation. You should have hopefully seen this in the past, but we're going to cover it just to make sure. Basics of scientific notation is you're going to have some number, so some number and times 10 to some exponent, okay? This number out front should be between 1 and 9, so you can't have like 11 times 10 to something. That doesn't work. It could be a decimal, but between 1 and 9. So let's see what's going on here. Converting to scientific notation. If you remember, what you do is you take the decimal and you want to move it behind the 2. So we're moving 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're moving at 5 spots, and 2.43 times 10 to the negative 5. So be careful if you're dealing with small numbers, something like when the decimal is out front to the right, you're going to have a negative. So that's for small. On the other hand, we can deal with big numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving it there, 1.52. We can leave it there, 5.2, and times 10 to the 6th. I don't mind if you round a little bit. That would be helpful. So 1.52 times 10. Let's make that look better. To the 6th power. Big idea is with big numbers, positive exponents for bigger numbers. Okay? These two here, again, moving 1, 2, so 1.2 times 10 to the negative 2. That's okay with me. And we are moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1.2 times 10 to the 10th for there. All those other numbers, I'm just going to round in this case to make it a little easier for you guys. Now, going the opposite direction, scientific notation to standard numbers, you're just doing the opposite idea. So first you have to think, am I going to move it left or right? And if we have a positive, you're going to move it right. So we want to make this 3.2, move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just fill in those bumps with zeros. So we're looking at 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0. 320 million. On the other side, we're moving to the left. So if it's negative, then you are moving to the left. So 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So moving behind that 1 is one movement. So we have 0.00001, and that is the way to move it left and right. Now your calculator can actually do these as well, and that's what's helpful here. You could do these by hand, but I'll just show you the calculator method. Basically, make sure you put parentheses, and to get exponents, you want to do 2 to the 5th power. So we can do 4.5, parentheses, 4.5 times 10 to the 5th power. And then multiply that by 2.3 times 10 to the negative 3rd. Hit enter, and we get 1035. So 1035. If you want to be fancy, you could do 1.0, say 4 times 10 to the 3rd. But as long as you're getting around those numbers, you're doing the right thing. For division, just make sure you have everything in parentheses. So be careful with that. 8.4 times 10 to the 4th divided by 2.1 times 10 to the negative 3rd. And those parentheses. And what do we got? 3 point. I'm just going to count this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3.9 times 10 to the 7th. Just checking that is what that one would be. You can also do exponent properties distributing. So 2.1 times 10 to the 3rd, all raised to the 5th power, would be 4.08 times 10 to the 16. Don't panic if you see E in your calculator. That just means times 10. So E16 means times 10. Don't be afraid of that. And lastly, 4.5 times 10 to the negative 2. And then to the 4th power is, again, you see that E, but you're no longer afraid because that just means times 10 to the negative 6th. Okay, if you are worried about all these other little decimals, I'm going to ask at least round to 1 point and go from there. Okay, guys, basics of scientific notation. There are some applications we will do next time.